How many of you have said you're going to pray for somebody, and as soon as you walk off, you get around certain people, you're talking bad about them? How many of you, around the right people, you're giving, I feel so bad for this person. Let me do this, let me do that. But behind closed doors, you're plotting wickedness. Let me remind you, your true character is who you are when nobody is watching. And yeah, we can craft this image for friends and family of perfection, showcasing our best selves, but God is always watching. When your walk is genuine, your character begins to take care of itself. We no longer need to constantly look over our shoulder, anxious about who might be observing, because guess what? God, the primary observer, is already watching everything. The righteous God tests the hearts and minds. He sees the heart, the deepest intentions, the very core of who we are. I want you to think about something. I know we've all come across online bullies. Behind the screen, your identity is masked. Do you engage in gossip, slander, mean remarks, or do you uphold truth and respect? Around your friends and family, co-workers, you're the one, that's always, praising and, oh, I'm so proud and this and that. But you get home and maybe under a fake account, you're on purpose trying to be hurtful and mean, because like the saying goes, misery loves company. Let's think about in Matthew, Jesus condemned the religious leaders of his day, saying, "Woe to you, teachers of the law, Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean. On the outside you appear to people as righteous, but on the inside you are full of just wickedness." God is not calling any of you to just try harder or to act or appear good. We are to surrender to the one who is. I always say, God is not looking for actors. When I don't like when people say, oh, they don't act such and such. God can't be using them because they don't act a certain way. And God is like, hello, I'm not looking for actors. I see what this person do when nobody's around, and that's why I'm using them. That's why I'm moving through them, Did you know that when you are genuinely, truly walking with God, He begins a transformative work within you? You're not going to want to fake it. You're actually going to want to do what is right. It's just in you because you know who's working through you, our love for God and a desire to honor Him. We want to do what's right. We don't need to perform for Him. He knows our hearts completely. I saw a video the other night online. Someone posted, it was like a bunch of women doing the absolute most in church. I believe it was a pastor that reposted the video. And he said, this is not of God. And all of us in the comment section agreed. It was just way too crazy. People just convulsing and just doing the most, I say this a lot in some of my videos, God does not need the theatrics, go to Him angry, tired, confused, yell, scream, curse if you got to. His love is not going to change. You're coming to Him real, raw, naked, There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. This truth, it can be very intimidating for the hypocrite, is a source of freedom for the genuine follower. When our primary audience is God, our character becomes an outflow of our relationship with Him. We seek to please Him above all else, and His approval is the only one that truly matters. Our character simply is a reflection of the God who sees us, loves us, and transforms us from the inside out. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to do something enjoyable, relaxing for yourself, either tonight, sometime this week, buy your favorite dessert, favorite book, do a little spa day, I don't know, take yourself to dinner. But whatever you do, I hope it brings a smile to your face, brings you real peace. I love you guys. I'm not going to make this too long. Take care of yourself.